What is the purpose of a guardian ad litem? Does the court have to follow the guardian ad litem's recommendation, and when is it appropriate to request a GAL, guardian ad litem? So let's tackle the first question: is what is the purpose of a guardian ad litem? So a guardian ad litem is essentially, it's abstract, but it is the case. The guardian ad litem is supposedly an extension of the legal court. It's an adult, an attorney in most cases, at least in Cook County and some of the other smaller counties where there are fewer attorneys. I think adults can be JALs or the court-appointed special advocates or children's advocates or something to that effect, but they're still supervised by an attorney. So it's going to be another attorney on the case. And they're going to be paid out of pocket from the parties, either proportional to the income or equally. So not only are you going to be dealing with your attorney's fees, but half of, at the best case scenario, half of the other attorneys, the JAL's case. So the purpose is to investigate. So the judge is going to appoint a JAL when there requires more investigation. There's some serious allegations, and the judge would like to go and see the kid's home, talk to the parents in their environment, look at medical records, school records, and just kind of get a better understanding of the facts. But the judge doesn't have time to that. Not only is it practical, I think a judge would be deemed as partial if he or she goes to a client's house. So we can't do that. But also the judge doesn't have time. They're not going to be able to leave the courthouse, really. So they appoint a JAL who is in a hand of the judge. They go out, do those investigations, and they write a report along with the recommendations. So really, ultimately, the purpose of the guardian item is to write a report that concludes with recommendations to meet what he or she believes protect the child's best interest as much as possible. Some cases are easier than others with the allegations and the factors, but that's what's going to happen. The purpose of the guardian ad litem is to conduct that investigation, write that report. They're not, although they are an attorney, they're not an attorney in that case, which means, practically speaking, you can call the guardian ad litem as a witness and have them testify as to their report. So we would often, if we're trying to attack the recommendations, we would call the JAL to testify about what was included in the investigation, who he or she spoke with, why did they think that this sort of factor, the broken arm weighed heavier than when the kid got a broken arm with dad, weighed heavier than when the kid got chickenpox with mom. Like why did one seem to imply that, well, mom's a better caretaker than the dad or something? So you're allowed to ask those things and try to chip away a little bit at the JAL's credibility with the recommendations. But the purpose of the JAL is to conduct an investigation and to provide that in a report for the court.